Hi, it's Pan Corinne, and today I'm going to go over some basic ritual tools and other tools used in witchcraft. Um, Granted, I don't have everything, but ooh, but really and honestly, uh, the best way to gather tools is slowly and as needed. Don't just buy everything at once, and because it's could be a waste of money because you could buy something that you thought you needed, but in the end you didn't really. And there's also a chance that witchcraft might not be for you in the end, and you just waste all that money anyway. So, but some basic ritual tools and stuff that can go on an altar. I will start with some of the most basic first. Definitely the ones I think that are most needed. Definitely candles. We need lots of candles. Candles are great. And candles, depending on color, will represent or bring about different energies. Like red is for passion, love. Mine's cinnamon, so for protection. And the scents also can change the meaning of candles too. If you want, you can decorate them to any way you want. I have a few decorated here. Be wary that color can change everything, and so can scent. So be very careful. You can get little tea lights. I have a huge bag of tea lights right here for, whatever. White. If you don't have any candles yet, white is definitely the best because, it's a general purpose, for everything pretty much. Incense, definitely. I have found so much need with incense. Of course, the scent will change what you're going for. For general ritual and meditation, like for ritual outside, the scent's not really gonna truly matter for the most part. Just the fact that you have it. If you're doing certain spells or calling certain deities or anything, or doing certain anything like specifically, then the scent's really gonna matter. But I buy incense in bulk if I can. I bought like 100 sticks for like $3.50 once, and I use it all the time. It's not the best incense, but it definitely comes in handy for ritual outside where the scent's just gonna flutter away anyway. And then I save my more expensive incense for specific rituals or very special occasions. After that, witches love we love bowls and we love jars. I have a bowl right now. It has all my gemstones. I have a ton, not really a ton, but I have quite a few. It doesn't have to. Yours doesn't have to be as ornate as this. It could be just a plain bowl. But when I don't have gemstones in here, it's usually used as an offering bowl. And depending on what I'm doing, could change what I actually need to put in there for offerings or anything. The next, I have bowls. These are pretty cool bowls from China, or actually from China, not just imported from China. And one I use for water to represent water, or to sprinkle or anything for cleansing. Another I have is a general purpose. Usually I put in little water rocks that I found along the beach for loose incense or cinnamon that I want to burn, and those work very well. I have a little dish here. I have a dish here right now. It's filled with salt. You can see it. I use it for salt or for an offering dish or pretty much anything. Salt is definitely needed. I like to get both table salt and sea salt. Sea salt generally for cleansing and spells and ritual. Regular table salt I'll use for cleansing a general area, or casting a circle outside perhaps, or it really depends. These are just my general preferences over salt. Usually most witches will say sea salt is best, but I like to use both. Next I have a friend made this for me, is a pentacle disc. This generally stays in the middle of your altar setup to represent the elements, or to place things on to power them up, or it can be used for lots of different things. Figurines and pictures are definitely a good idea of different deities or different mythical creatures. I'm studying to become a dragon priestess, so I have a dragon. They can be drawn by you if you don't have anything specific, or they can be bought or found, or I know a lot of people who just use like acorns to represent like the horned god, or just general things they find outside to represent deity, or some people even use candles. That's another use for candles, but it all depends. Next I have anathema. An anathema is a ritual sword. It's double-bladed, not sharp, and really, yours doesn't have to be ornate as this. You could even use just your finger if you wanted on your power hand. It's not sharpened because it's not used for cutting anything. It's actually, it's used for cutting energy, for creating doors in sacred space, to cast circles, to do a number of things, really. I like to use my athame instead of a wand. I don't really have a wand. Never really found it useful for a wand, but that's personally just me. I probably will get a wand very soon or whatever, but and again, they can be ornate or as simple as you want. If you're just starting out, go out as simple as you can. As simple as you can. That is probably the best piece of advice you will ever get from any witch ever, is starting out, and as you go, be as simple and be as cheap as you can. Because really, magic isn't buying the most expensive stuff. It's magic. And honoring deities, and helping create change for the better. I also have a staff that I'm working on. Specifically, this thing is huge. Sort of. Right now, it's just a plain dowel, rather thick. I will definitely be putting my quartz on top of it here. And I'll probably decorate it with lots of ribbon, and I have a foxtail and some bird feathers that I found outside that I'll probably put on there too. Other people, sorry, before I get ahead of myself, I have a bell, rather loud. Bells aren't really aren't top list priority, neither are staves, or, a lot of this other stuff. Bells are usually used for calling deities, honoring their presence, after you've called them, or honoring quarters, or a number of other things. Mirrors can be used for scrying. Bowls can also be used for scrying, generally black bowls or black surfaces used for scrying. The only path I've really found that really truly needs a mirror right now, in my experience, has only really been dragon magic. It's just kind of a way to scry, to see beyond this world. And other things that are really good are cauldrons for burning things, or I use my bowls, the ones I have right here. A lot of other people use mortar and pestles, which are good for grinding herbs and stuff. And we love jars. We really love jars, and lots of little containers and things. But that's pretty much it. It's all right now. So I hope you learned something from this, and I'll see you later.